Hey everybody, this is Roberto Blake of robertoblake.com, geeking out with you today over the Lexar Professional Workflow HR2 Hub. Now that was a mouthful, but what this is, the HR2 Workflow Hub is a 4-card memory reader hub from Lexar. And this thing is just tremendous. If you're a photographer, if you're shooting video, especially on a DSLR camera like the Nikon or the Canon or the Sony mirrorless cameras, this is going to be tremendous for you. This is going to save you so much time. Because I'm putting out daily content now, I found that with having this workflow hub, I'm able to do more B-roll and shoot and show products when I'm doing the product reviews. I'm able to feel more comfortable to just keep shooting and do more and fill up as many memory cards as I can and know that I can just dump them all at once. I can dump 4 memory cards at once. In my case, I can do it with USB 3.0 speeds on this one. It does have the Thunderbolt 2 for those of you who are using higher end or newer Macs that have Thunderbolt 2. You'll enjoy this because not only does it have the Thunderbolt 2, but it also has another port on the back so that you get the Thunderbolt port back so that you can plug in another device. So that is just amazing. And the speeds on this for me are just faster than I've had in general. And it does allow me to just work faster because I can dump all those memory cards. So I can shoot stuff on the main camera here, shoot B-roll uninterrupted without having to swap out, and then I can just dump everything here, and that just works out really well for me and is making my editing so much faster to just be able to do that and get through all the memory cards. Now this one is a little more expensive. If you're not on a Mac or you don't have Thunderbolt 2, then you can get the HR1 for, I believe it's $59.99. This one was $199.99, but then you have to buy the individual card readers to fill up the hub. Now, that sounds like it can get expensive and it is an investment. Lexar sent me the hub and they sent me 2 things. They sent me the Lexar UR1 for micro SD cards, which is great because this let me actually swap out with the 32 gig micro SD card that they sent me. For my smartphone, I was able to copy everything over between my existing memory card and my smartphone and swap that out and double my storage capacity, which was awesome. But it means that you can take all these different types of hubs for whatever cards you might have, and you can configure this however you want. These are also portable, and you can plug them in standalone and just use them by themselves. So you could take one out and take one on the go with a laptop and have a USB 3.0 card reader. So that is very cool. Lexar also sent me one of the faster memory cards. This one is not the one they sent me. That one's currently in the camera. I also bought some extra ones myself because I'm switching over to these because the speed was just so ridiculous that I have to start investing in more of these versus the Transcend memory cards I've been using up till now. Both of them do have memory recovery. Both of them are great, but the reason I got the workflow hub and that I went and I bought, since they only sent me one SD card reader and the micro, I went and I actually bought 3 of the SD card readers so you can see it's filled up here on my own. That for me, because I got the higher end ones, was another $90 investment, plus I spent maybe another $100 or so in memory cards, but I felt comfortable to do that because it was investment in getting my speed back. Every minute that I can shave off of this every single day that I'm editing and shooting videos means that at the end of a week, I'm getting hours of time back that I can spend engaging in social media, marketing my business, interacting with clients, taking on consulting deals, and making a lot more money per hour doing that than waiting on stuff and like eating up those minutes that add up to hours. So I think that if you're doing anything where you feel like you're spending a lot of time just in waiting for files and doing things like that, anything where you can shave speed is going to be great for you ROI wise for your business, for whatever you're doing as a creative professional for photography and video. So I would highly recommend it for that reason. Again, if you're on Windows or you don't have Thunderbolt 2 or you're okay with the USB 3.0, you can spend $59 for the HR1 workflow hub. I have links to all this stuff in the description, but you can do that. And then the individual hubs for that one, for the SD card readers, are about $20. If you have something like the XQD, you got to spend like $40. If you're using the higher capacity stuff and you just want to be able to scale, I use the $30 card readers each. So again, those links are in the description. But again, this is an investment in getting your time back as a photographer. This has worked out very well for me. I'm very happy with it. And you can configure it any way you need. So if you have CFast cards, you can get the hubs for those. You can plug those in. You can swap that out. And I just think that that's tremendous, and it's going to save you so much time, just like it has for me. It's making shooting video every day easier. Now, you might be saying, well, that's great, but I don't think I have a need for this because I only have one camera. I'm not shooting B-roll on a second camera. If you're going to conventions, like I shoot cosplay conventions, and I go to speaking engagement events, and I do other event photography, or you're doing a wedding, you will go through more than one of these memory cards in all likelihood. So, or if you want to, because you can shoot more often, the way I do it is when I'm at a convention, it's usually 3 or 4 days. I use a different memory card every day to keep myself organized. That used to be a pain when I have to dump them once at a time, and that could take hours. But now, that's going to be a huge time savings in terms of how long it takes to do that. So that's how I use it. That's how I'm going to be using it going forward, and that's why I highly recommend this product. Lexar is not paying me to say that. This is just something I'm going to be using, and even though they sent me the workflow hub, I pretty much spent the same amount of money for this, investing right back into it. But anyway, that's how I'm going to be using the HR2 workflow hub from Lexar. Let me know what your thoughts are on this product. Are you going to get this one? Are you going to get the HR1? Are there other things that you're doing to save time in your photography or video workflow? Let me know all that stuff in the comment section below. Like this video if you like it. Don't forget to subscribe. Check out the other awesome content on the channel. As always, you guys, thanks so much for watching and geeking out with me today over the Lexar HR2 Workflow Hub.